All right, so here it is, all loaded up. Sorry I didn't time-elapse the whole thing being loaded, but I didn't actually strap anything down until this first time just now, so I was learning a few things along the way, and I need to make some modifications to what I'm doing on the roof, but for now it's just going to have to work. So what I have up top is a couple of empty gas cans, my X-Bull tracks, my 3 cargo containers, that's the tent on the back, and then over here the small tracks. I need to find a shorter U-bolt for those, and my 2 surplus military bags with all my tent poles, kayak poles, and my rain shelter, shelter. So for now it'll do. My makeshift air deflector, it looks like it's going to work okay. It's about the best it's going to be anyway, and I think it'll at least, I don't know, break some of the wind, but no pun intended. But we'll see. I don't know. Unfortunately, inside there, this back is okay. That's about what I expected. But there ended up being a couple of I'll deal with it later spots, like down there and that box there, and then there's other miscellaneous things kind of thrown here and there, and I'll have to organize that as I go, because that's going to drive me absolutely insane. I was just running out of time. Today didn't turn out the way that I thought it would, so I ended up shorting myself on time, and I do need to meet my buddy in a short while here, and I've still got a few things to take care of. Up front, all clean and no issues there. And then over there, I have my tools down there on the floor, along with recovery gear. Try to keep that weight all towards the bottom of the vehicle. And then that there is what's going to end up being my charging station with that thin, I don't know, what do you call that, covered material. When I put my things on there to be charged, it actually stays in place, unlike now where it's moving very easily. But we'll see how that works. I needed to come up with an area that I could try to organize my stuff and keep everything charged while I was driving. But it's about what I expected, but still a work in progress. I'll have to keep going on this. And the UPS guy is here, so just in time, because one of my buddies did this. He ordered business cards, and so I went ahead and got ones that were double-sided. This one came out a bit smaller on this side than I thought it would, and it's got that white edge up top, but geez, these are just for handing out to various people that are interested in what I'm doing. And those QR codes, those were Super Wheelie Overland's idea, not mine, and I generated those online, and they actually work. So if you try to take a picture of that card, it'll take you to my Into the Unknown channel, and if you take a picture of that, it'll take you to my IDGAXJ channel. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to take a bunch of these with me. I'm going to a little Jeep Jamboree that is out at Uwharrie. So if anyone asks, I can go ahead and hand these out, so just in time. Anyway, so to finish up with the vehicle, I've got my bike on the back. That's been driving around with that on there, and it has not moved an inch, so that's good. I've been out on the highway 75 miles an hour. I haven't been on any dirt roads or anything, so I'll have to keep checking that, make sure everything's okay. And then here I've got I decided to stick my shovel back here. The wind's actually not going to catch that, and it is in there tight, and then that bungee cord's actually going to keep it in place, so I'm not worried about that. And I got my gas can painted. Unfortunately, it's crappy paint, and it's already starting to come off, but nothing I can do about it now. And then just the rest of my gear. I'll go over a complete gear review, or what's what, at some point while I'm out traveling, and actually have this thing better organized. But the only thing that I have for water is that little container there to put water in from that container there. That is full. That's like 55 pounds with 6 gallons in it, so I'm going to try to keep that at the middle of the vehicle since I've got this big thing hanging off the back end. But again, it's going to be trial and error. This is, I mean, other than my 2-week trip with my brother-in-law, this is my first attempt at this, and it's going to be learn as I go type of thing, and hopefully not too many bad things will happen where I'll have to learn from bad experiences versus good ones. But anyway, so that's that. I'm gonna be heading out here shortly, and hopefully I'll have a couple of updates from the weekend. So check it out. This is the beginning of the little Jeep Jamboree that's here at Uwharrie, North Carolina. All right, so we're ready to chow down. Gonna have a MRE menu number 19. Sunset over there, sitting there, buddy there, is set up. It's gonna be a good evening. Me making my beef patty, cheese spread with bacon. Everything's better with bacon.
It's delicious.
Oh, it's gonna be. Look at that, all that goodness. Oh yeah. That's all right. Good morning. So it is Sunday and it's raining out, which is great actually. I like sleeping in the Jeep or laying here when it's raining, but it's a nice reprieve because all day Friday and Saturday while we were here, it is a dust storm, and with the wind blowing, it's hard to keep the vehicles open and not have a layer of dust all over the place. So we've had to keep them closed most of the day yesterday, and it's nice that the rain's going to keep some of that down before we head out. But you know, it didn't really do a whole lot this weekend, which was fine. I've been in such a rush to get everything ready that for the first time yesterday I was legit bored, and that was a great thing. I didn't really have anything to do. I could have organized some stuff, and I did a little bit in the morning, but in the afternoon I ended up really not doing anything and just kind of sat around here in the Jeep and looked down over what was going on down at the summit. It was a decent turnout. I mean, nothing huge for this area. I think it was pretty good. Some vendors down there had some interesting items. I didn't end up getting anything, but yeah, I came up here and just ended up taking a nap, which was great, and just sitting around. And then in the evening we kind of just talked with a few other people around here and just told stories, talked about different things, which was nice. So, but today I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I probably head back a little bit later and stop by a couple of places. I think I'm going to park in my driveway tonight. I'm not going to like it, but the area is not too bad where I live, but it's just a little unnerving to wonder what's going to happen when you wake up and look outside and make sure everything's still there and nobody's screwed with your gear or anything. And then head out probably to a little bit west. I need to stop back one more time, load up the Jeep with some things that I'm taking up to my parents, and head straight up there, spend a couple of days there this weekend, and then after that, that's it. Once I leave Pennsylvania, I'm on the road for good, unless I just swing by quick and see my girlfriend before I head out. But so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do once I leave Pennsylvania, where I'm going to head, but from here on out, I'm not spending more than one night at any given time at my place or anywhere else in near where I live. So this thing is loaded up to stay loaded up, and I'm only gonna unload it when I don't know, stay at a hotel or stay somewhere with a friend that I don't trust this thing being left alone. So anyway, it's just a quick update, and hope to get moving here shortly. Kind of don't want to, but I know my buddy next door, he just texted me, so I need to see what's up with that. Maybe we need to put up a shelter, since he can't stand outside with it getting rained on, but it looks like it might be clearing up, so it might not be too bad. So I think it's coffee time, get moving. It's kind of nice in here. It's about like 68 degrees, so it's perfect. Could definitely go back to sleep in another hour or two. That would be nice. So anyway, talk to you later. So while at Uwharrie, I hung out with the Triad Jeep Club, and so if you're in the Greensboro, Winston-Salem, High Point area, consider looking them up and joining. But met some good people out there, Jody and Keith. It was great talking with you, great hanging out with you. And Keith is owner of Weber Off-Road and Performance. He does lift kits, 4x4 type work, and did some regearing for, I know, one of the guys that has a JK out there. So Keith, thanks for the sticker. Gonna sport it on my trip. Appreciate it. And Chuck, thanks so much for taking us out at night in your JK. It was a lot of fun. That was a great ride. So, and thanks to everybody else for you know, just letting me hang out with you. Down here, one of my favorite camping spots. We would hike a little bit back that way, a couple 100 yards, and set up a tent and just park in this area here, and then we'd be along the water there, so it was kind of nice. But this guy behind me, that guy there that I saw on the way in, I have no idea how he got his car down here, but I told him there's no way he's getting out in the mud. Absolutely not. He's got half bald tires, so he's gonna have to wait till tomorrow, and hopefully it dries, because even dry, I don't know how he's getting out of here. The I had a Jeep Cherokee sitting next to me after I came in, and that guy couldn't even believe that he got down here in his car. So anyway, pretty interesting. Feel bad for him, but I just can't pull him all the way out of here. I gave him a socket because he got himself stuck between two trees and was going to rip off one of his mirrors, and so he needed to take off his mirror, and he said that helped him out a lot. So, but he's just going to camp here tonight and hopefully make an attempt tomorrow. Anyway, I wanted to get the Jeep back here, put the suspension to the test under load, since I got, a couple 100 pounds up top and more gear inside, just see how it did, and it did fine. I ended up engaging 4-wheel drive just to get down here, just to see how that sounded, and everything was fine, so no big deal there. But so I'm just gonna chill out here a little bit and kind of enjoy the quiet. There's only one other person camping right back there. He's got a JK, and make my way out and see what the rest of the day holds. So anyway, that's it pretty much from Uwharrie, and I didn't do a whole lot while I was here. I was kind of relaxing, you can say. It was nice to just chill out, not worry about anything, and not have to do anything. So didn't make a whole lot of video, but it's just a start. So thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the like button. Leave your comments below. Thanks.